Are you looking for an ice pack for pain relief? We've got one right here. My wife has been having some issues with her hand. We don't know exactly what's going on. If it's like a, what do you call it, carpal tunnel or something like that. But she had to wear a brace on it for a while. And the doctor also suggested that she get a good ice pack to be able to ice it down and whatnot. And so we decided she went to the store and she picked up this thing right here. And I was actually really impressed by it. And I thought of a couple of other ideas that you could use this for that I want to talk to you guys about today. First of all, hi to all the new dads out there. This is Dad Reviews. This is where I give you my unedited, hopefully more authentic look at the products that we like, use, and have, and help to relieve pain. So if you're interested in that, you might want to consider clicking that subscribe button. So what we have here, this is actually made by CVS Health. I'm sure they make, that's like a generic version of it. I'm sure that another company has made something similar to it. But it's called Peas. It's actually used for hot or cold therapy, so you could use it for both hot and cold therapy, which I thought was really cool that it's so versatile. But this is what the pack looks like right there. And this is the medium size. If y'all saw on the box here, it says medium on the bottom here, but that doesn't tell y'all anything. Y'all need to know the size. This is 7 inches long by 4 inches high, and which is 17.8 centimeters by 10.1 centimeters. So what you can do with this thing, first of all, it's got all these little gel balls in there. Y'all see that? Those are all little gel balls, and they're within this really nice sack here. And this sack it's got the plastic top on the top here. But then it also has this nice like velvety, cushiony type of backing right here. And so depending on how severe the pain is, you can apply this side, which would give you like the most intense either cold or heat, or you could apply this side, which is kind of like taking an ice Ziploc bag of ice and putting a towel around it and putting it on there. That's kind of what it reminds me of. But what's nice about this is this was frozen right before I was shooting this video. I shot a few other videos, and this was frozen, but I left it in here, and all of this has become unfrozen, but I didn't find any water spots or anything where it was laying on the ground there. So I think what's going on here is that whenever these gel beads are releasing the water, and they're becoming unfrozen, the cloth on the back here is actually soaking up some of that water, and then a lot of it probably evaporated, and so it doesn't create a mess for you. That's the other thing that I really liked about that. Y'all know if y'all take an ice pack, like a hard one, or even a Ziploc bag full of ice cubes, and you set it down and it starts to melt, and then all of a sudden condensation happens everywhere, and then you got to clean it all up. That did not happen with this, so I really like this. Now, the other thing about this, too, we've talked about all the cold therapy things that you can do with freezing it. The other thing you can do is take this and you can put it in the microwave. Now, I did read the box. On the side of the box here, if you guys want to read that, I would recommend it if you're planning on getting this. First, I'm going to link this thing down in the description below, too, if you guys want to check it out. But read this right here. Pause the video. Y'all can read that. And it's going to tell you that you don't want to put this thing in the microwave if it's in a frozen state. You need to let it get to room temperature before you can heat it up in the microwave. And they recommend that you put it in for about 30 seconds. Of course, this is going to vary by microwave, but 30 seconds, but don't go for your maximum should be about 50 seconds. And these water gel beads things, they're going to heat up really, really fast. So be prepared for that whenever you go to take it out, be prepared to have some heat there. But what's nice about this too is that, again, if you want the heat, like just kind of a soft heat, for lack of a better word, soft heat, or if you want that intense heat, you can do this side. So very versatile ice/cold pack, or ice/heat pack here. Now, the other thing that I thought of is whenever we had natural births with a midwife for all of our children. And one thing that they recommended was called a rice sock. And basically you take rice and you put it into a sock, and then you tie it up on the end so the rice can't get out. And then you can take that, excuse me, and you can put that in the microwave and microwave for, say, like 30 seconds to a minute. Get the rice nice and warm and hot. Actually, if you leave it in for a little longer than that, it gets super hot. And then you can use that as a heat therapy, or you could take that and put it into the freezer and have a freezer pack. But what I like to do is on a cold day, you take that, you put it in the microwave, take it out, put it underneath your covers right before bed, and it warms up your bed, especially where your feet are. For me, I've got really cold feet, and so it's just a great way to get that extra warmth right before bed, just to get your bed feeling really good. So you could easily take this thing right here, and what I like about it is that this thing, like I was looking at this thing, this is sealed up really nicely. I'd be surprised if I ever puncture this thing unless I had something super sharp come to it. There's no way, I don't think, that I'm going to be able to rip this thing open or anything like that. Even my kids, I don't think my kids are going to be able to rip this thing open. So I know that I can put it into the bed and nothing's going to happen to it. You know, if you do use the right sock could spill out or anything like that. But with this thing, you're good. So I can definitely recommend this thing. Like I said, my wife was using it for her hand, but you could use it on your neck. You could use it for back pain. Actually, that's a really not like that fits really nice along the spinal cord there. Just right in there, the way it's formed. I like that. So you could easily lay down on this thing as well. You know, any place that you might have some pain, this would be perfect for, even like on the knee. That's another thing that's nice about since it's a bunch of gel balls and not like chunky ice cubes, it kind of forms to where you're putting it. So if you have like a rounded surface like your knee right here, you could easily put it on there as well. In fact, one thing, whenever our kids got like a bump or a scrape or something and they're crying and oh, it hurts and whatnot, we usually tell them, oh, just go get an ice pack. But for a while, we tell them, oh, go get the peas. Like literally go get a frozen bag of peas out of the refrigerator that we bought at the store, and we're gonna, the steamy bag, whatever's, and you can just take that, put it on here. This kind of works the same way because it forms to whatever was hurting on them, and it just worked really well. So this is a way that you don't have to waste a whole bunch of peas, because this is very, very reusable. Highly recommend this thing. Go and check it out down in the comments below. Y'all go read other people's reviews about it. Don't just take my word for it. I'm just one guy showing you guys what has worked for us. And I'm just kind of trying to create a community of dads here. We can kind of come together and figure out what are some of these best pain relief things that are out there on the market. So if you guys have anything that you've used for pain relief, let me know down in the comments below what it is. We can kind of we can all help each other out and figuring out what the best relief is for us. If you guys are liking what we're doing here on Dad Reviews, make sure to click that subscribe button. I'm going to put some more videos right here. I think I may have a heating pad or some other pain relief type of things. I'll make that video right there. Y'all go and click that video. I'll see you on that video. Otherwise, I'll put a couple of other videos right here if you guys want to check that out. But definitely go check out this video right here. Thank you, dads, for watching. That thumbs up is always appreciated. Share this on your Facebook page as well. I definitely appreciate that. Anybody who's having some pain right now, if you know someone. Dad out.